G'day guys, the Dreaded Chef here at Woodleigh Station. Have a look at this backdrop here. It's been absolutely amazing this weekend. Very, very hot, very, very sweaty, but luckily enough we could just stumble down this creek to this creek here and have a nice swim. So it's been a long while since I've done a cook, but I've got some fantastic new toys from Drifta for driving camping. One of them that I'm very, very excited about is the Auspit. I've had my eye on this for quite some time and I've been fortunate enough to get one. So I'm going to do a beef roast, and I'm also going to show you another little product that could help you get that precise cooking going on in your home. But basically these Auspits are absolutely phenomenal and easy to use. It's literally just hammer it in the ground, get the right height, you know, from the fire to where your spit will be, and spit up your meat. I'm just using like a beef roast, like just 20 bucks from Coles or IGA or Woolies, wherever you go. And yeah, so I did have a rub mix, but in my rush to get away from the daily grind, I actually left it at home. But I've been fortunate enough to be able to borrow some of this bry salt or salt, I'm not sure. I'm probably going to have a few Safa people get up me for mispronouncing that, but this was courtesy of the Dreamcatcher, so I'm really, really fortunate to be able to use it, and pretty sure that means the exchanges that I'm going to have to share this with them once it's cooked, but I'm okay with that. So what we'll do is we'll just get into seasoning it up, and then we'll spit it up and we'll go from there. We are cooking outdoors and we're battling the flies, but now we're up to the point where we have to spit our meat. So a good rule of thumb and a good practice measure is to always try and get through the center of your meat as much as possible to keep it balanced as it's spinning around, because you want it a nice even flow around and you don't want to put any extra stress on the gears and the motor. So yeah, you just do your best to line it up, being very careful of your fingers. And then there we go, straight through. Now I've already preset this prong, so I've got the fire set up over here. Now you want to kind of pre-measure where your fire is going to be, so your beef or whatever you're cooking is sitting in the middle of the fire, so you've got even heat on either sides. So I've already done that with measuring where this prong is, so I know that that's where my fire is, and then the other side will be the other side, and I've got plenty of space to work with. So I'm just going to push the meat onto this like so. And then I'm going to use this other one the opposite way around. So I've got spikes on this side and I'm going to have spikes on the opposite side down the bottom to try and hold it all into place. Oh, if I can get it down there. There we go. Likes to be a bit tricky on me. Come on. Oh, she's not doing it. There we go. Little bit of muscle work. We'll call that user error. All right, there she is, all spitted up, ready to go. I'm going to give it another quick hit of seasoning before I chuck it on, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alrighty guys, before I chuck this beef onto the fire, I'm going to use this lovely new product that I'm now sponsored by, and it's a precision thermometer, wireless thermometer by EC Therm. I've had a little bit of a go at this, and these things are absolutely amazing. They charge off USB, and it takes 45 seconds for a full charge, and a full charge can give you anywhere between 4 to 6 hours, due to what's been explained to me as the flux capacitor inside this thermometer. When I heard flux capacitor, I got really excited about hoverboards, but it was just the thermometer that they were talking about, so I'm still waiting on the hoverboard. So EC Therm, if you could do that, I'm here, you know, just saying, I'll happily trial that out as well. But anyways guys, I'm going to skewer this up here, and it transmits wirelessly to your phone. So you can feel like a full tech guru as you're cooking, at any time you can see what's going on. So all I've done is I've just skewered it all the way in and just till the white tip is sticking out. Now these have got a really high resistance to heat, so it will handle the open fire just fine. So this is the Auspit that you can get from Drifta 4-wheel drive and camping. Now I'm using this with the new Stockton Fire table, which is an amazing piece of kit. I did have the Snow Peak version of this fire table, and I tell you what, the Stockton one is far better. It's lighter, durable, easy to fold up, easy to set up, and you know, it can withstand a bit of punishment. So if you haven't got one of these tables around your Snow Peak or the new Drifta Stockton fire pits, definitely invest in one. I highly recommend them. But this is all set up ready to rock and roll, so it's just a simple matter of spinning that beef around. I'll just move this bad boy out of the way. So there we go. So I can spin him over, and then all we do is turn him on and away it goes. So I'll be cooking this to about medium rare. I've got my thermometer in there so that can tell me where it's at and what's going on and let me know when my beef is ready, and I can just enjoy my beers on this beautiful afternoon. Nice and ready now, so what we're going to do is we're just going to pull it off the fire to rest, and then once it's having a rest for about a good 5-10 minutes, we'll slice it up and get into it. So it's simple as just switching the motor off, pulling it to the side, out of the way of the heat, and just let it sit from there about 5-10 minutes, and make sure that no camp dogs come along and get into it before we do.